Okay, we are live. I think I've set everything up correctly. I hope so. I sure hope I did. Okay, looks like we're good. Looks like we're good to go. Let me launch Minecraft then. I already popped out my chat, so I think I'm good on that. Unless actually the link might change. I might have to pop out the chat again. I take it I do. Oh yeah, I definitely did. Okay. Hello everyone. Hello. How are you guys doing? Guys, I just spent the past like hour and a half trying to get the new chat box to work, and I hate coding so much. I spent so much time, so I'm not good at coding, so I was trying to use like ChatGPT to help me, and it just is not capable of doing that yet. It would like get one half of what I wanted to work, and then the other half would break, and then when I asked it to fix the other half, it would break the other half. So that's really fun. Just wanted to complain about that for a second. I hate coding. I'm so glad I switched majors. Yeah, see, Granted sees the message that I was typing to try and get the chat box to work. I missed last stream. Rough. Well, you are here now, so you've never been first, really? Can't believe you missed Hypixel? Aw, that's so sad. Okay, what were we doing yesterday? Oh, you know what? I think we were getting a bunch of cobblestone. Oh, you know what we were doing? You know what I remembered that I have to do? So I learned that ender pearls only load one chunk. So we were gonna load all of the chunks that my farms are in so that they'll keep working no matter what. Because this guy, this chunk is loaded, this chunk is loaded, and then I need one in this chunk. Oh, I think I already did it in this area. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. So this guy should just work then. I don't actually need to change anything. So we can just start running this guy, and hopefully it won't break. Let's find out. Cool. Looks like it's working. What's up, Creeper Cam? How's it going? What's my favorite farm that I've made? I assume you mean like ones that I've personally designed. My favorite farm that I've personally designed is definitely my Enderman farm. My favorite farm that I've like built in this world is a different story. I'm not actually sure about that one. Oh, so what I want to do over here, you may or may not have remembered, but I had some issues with my moss farm, was not getting anything in these chunks, and I just learned it's because I thought that these ender pearls were supposed to load a 3x3 area, but they only load a 1x1 area. So I just have to put a ender pearl chunk loader in every one, which is like kind of annoying. I kind of wish they just did 3 chunks, but whatever. It is what it is. It's not a huge deal. Oh, I can't get out. Let me out. Oh, wait, I forgot they did that. That's such a bad change, I just realized. Do you guys remember a while back they made it so that if you're standing on the edge of a block, it now affects you the same as if you're standing in the middle? That's really annoying because now building using like honey blocks is just like impossible. Like you can't jump. You can't jump at all. You used to be able to jump a little bit, now you just can't jump at all. That's so sad. Your bunny is cute, thank you. How are you, Dash? I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, I made a short today. I'm trying out, I mentioned maybe yesterday, I don't remember exactly when this was, but I mentioned trying making shorter shorts. So the short for, I don't know if it'll come out tomorrow or the next day, but it's only like 45 seconds, and we'll see how that goes. Guys, but I'm excited. My short from today was about how to use the happy gas as a bomber, and then a few people actually commented, telling me how you can actually use it as a bomber, like well, because the way that I came up with requires like you to, it requires a fool, it requires someone to fall for it, but some people, some smarties, just like told me how to like actually do it, and that's awesome. So I'm excited about that. What mic do I use? I use the Wave, the Elgato Wave 3. Oh, actually, chat, today, one other thing I did. I didn't do a lot of stuff for the stream today, but if you do the specs command, !specs in chat, you can now get a list of way more of the things that I have. It used to just print a couple of, like, my PC specs. Now it has my mic, my camera, my keyboard, my mouse. It has, like, all of the stuff listed. And if you want to give me a little bit of money, a bunch of them are Amazon affiliate codes. So if you don't know what Amazon affiliate does, it just means that if you buy it using my link, they'll give me like 2% of whatever the cost of the item is. It doesn't cost you any more, but it gives me a little bit of money. So full disclosure, I am incentivized to get you to use my link, but yeah. So now I'll make like $7 more per year. Yay! I realistically probably will not make like any or like almost any money extra from it, but who knows? Maybe people buy, like, a lot of it is like computer components. So if people do buy like computer components using my link, then I could actually make decent money, but like I'm highly doubtful of that. And like that's not really the intention. Well, no, that would be a lie. The intention of making it an Amazon affiliate link is, in fact, to make an extra, like, $6 a month. You and Camman are my faves. Thank you. Appreciate that. You know, I had a really funny joke the other day about a Camman short, and then I didn't make it, and now I feel like it's too late to make it because it's not topical. But if you guys watched Camman's short, I'm actually a big Camman fan, as much as I, like, you know, spell his name wrong in my shorts and stuff. I like his videos, and so if you saw his short from the other day, it was a short of him saying something along the lines of stop sending me your seeds, right? And I thought it would be really funny to just post a screenshot of like a DM to him that was like, hey Canman, I found this really cool seed. It has a plains biome at 0, and that would just be it. It's just like the worst. I just thought it would be funny to post the most generic seed, or to just like DM him the most generic seed possible. Just, it has a plains biome. Do you have tips for a new hardcore player? Use villagers to get like diamond armor before you go and do stuff. That's like probably the easiest way to like stay safe, is you can just use villagers and then you have a lot of stuff, you know? The new player is me. I kind of figured that. Understandable. Everyone starts, you know, you got to start somewhere. I also, to be completely honest with you, would recommend not doing hardcore. I think that unless you're like making videos on it, and even if you are making videos on it, just play survival. Survival is just like better hardcore, because you can just like do your thing and not have to like, you know, worry about dying. Unless, well, actually, okay, so my stance on hardcore is that hardcore is fine if you're just playing it for like 100 days, but if you play it for more than like 100 days, then you should just do survival. Like, if you're planning on making a world and you want it to be like a long-term hardcore world, I would recommend not doing that, and instead, like, I would recommend instead doing a survival world at that point. As someone who played hardcore for a long time, I think like survival is just more better. Hey Canman, I found a birch biome. That's actually funnier than what I said. All right, granted wins. Hey Canman, look at this birch biome I found. It's 6,000 blocks away from spawn. He actually might like that though, because he hates birch. It's so far away. I feel like that might actually be too good of a seed for him, you know? I can't remember if there's a chunk loader under here. There's a chunk loader right here on the border. Okay. I will make a survival world. W. See, I'm teaching the youth. I am teleported. Yeah, I personally think that just doing a standard survival world is probably going to be the better bet, or going to be the better, like, I don't know. It's probably, you're probably going to enjoy it more because you won't have that risk of, you know, dying and then you lose all your progress. I think, like, if you're making videos, that's kind of the one reason, or if you want a challenge. But, like, beyond like 100 days or so, once you have, like, full diamond armor and stuff, Minecraft just becomes a building game. And if you ask me, there's not a lot of point in making a hardcore world just to build in it. Or you're in making a hardcore world that lasts for a long time, because, like I said, it eventually just becomes building game, you know? And just building, building is a huge part of Minecraft, but you don't need to be in hardcore to do it. Like, once you get good enough stuff, hardcore makes no difference, except for it makes it so that, like, you spend all this time working on cool stuff, and then it just gets deleted. So that kind of sucks. What's up, Venom? How's it going? Me and my friends have a survival world, and we're working on beating the Ender Dragon right now. Good luck. Hope you can do it. Give him the seed, but also say there's a birch biome at spawn. I think you should do, if you saw his short, it's like one of the people gave the seed and then it didn't even work. It was like, and then they messaged like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm giggling. I'm giggling like a fool, like some kind of buffoon. But the like child, they were just like, this child is like, I found this cool seed, Cam, man, I hope you review it. And then he checked the seed and it didn't even have the biome that he mentioned. And then they just sent a message that was just like, it was just like gibberish. Why am I so giggly right now, chat? Lock in, Dash, stop giggling. No more laughing. No more laughing at this stream. This stream is not funny. This stream is a strictly no comedy zone. If you came here to laugh, don't leave. Don't leave. That would be sad. I would be sad about that. But if you came here to leave, came here to laugh, lower your expectations. Because it's not going to happen. Because this is a zero tolerance comedy zone, you know? Can I get out? Let me out. So this is what being born feels like. Let me out. Let me out. Wait, I actually can't get out. Damn it. Let me free. All right, whatever. That works. Whee! 94 hours is kind of sick since you started about 2 months ago. Wow, Teriyaki Chicken's already at almost 100 hours. Dang, that's crazy. Bam. Bam. All right, our last 2 water buckets. And then I think this whole thing will be chunk loaded. I actually might need like 1 more chunk loader. I'm not 100% sure. Wait, I'm actually wondering, is this going to... I'm gonna reset that up because I'm wondering if that's gonna be chunk loading the wrong chunk. You know what? The one thing that would have been better about just doing this with with nether portals is that I realize if I die, which doesn't happen often, but I'm gonna have to reset all of this up, which is gonna be annoying. There we go. All right, cool. What's my bucket texture pack? It's called a little axolotl. It makes the buckets 3D and then makes it so that if you have like an axolotl, it will it's cute. It makes it all cute. All right, I gotta also chunk load this because there are entities in this chunk. Wee. You know, one of my favorite things about about getting far in Minecraft is that once you become obscenely rich, you can use fireworks to travel like 3 blocks like I do. Like, I don't run anywhere, bro. I mean, I know like average Minecraft player behavior, you know, average gamer. I don't run anywhere, but like I have to if I have to go over there, I'm like, wee. If I have to go over here, if I have to go far enough, I'll definitely use my Elytra, but like I'll be like I'll like go into this building and be like, all right, wee. It's so fun. I love just being wealthy. In real life too. Except I'm not that wealthy. Oh, I was using Quake Pro. Disgusting. How did I not notice? Yeah, Ender Pearl. Ender Pearl. I was seeing if my friend was live, but found this, but you're better than him. Thank you. Maybe. I don't know. That's kind of sad, but thank you, I think. Bro has no loyalty to their friend. Sorry, I know you're my buddy and all, but Dash Palm streams are more entertaining, so sucks to suck. All right, let's go. Where? I have lost. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. I didn't lose it. All right, cool. Okay, so I should be able to run my moss farm now all the time without it breaking, so that's good. 60 FOV is genuinely unplayable. I mean, who uses 60 FOV? If you're using anything under 70, you're weird. Even 70 is too low if you ask me, but if you use anything, like, look how zoomed in everything is. If you use anything under 70, that's crazy. Like, I'm sure someone's done this before, but it honestly, it could be one of those things that's so obvious that no one has, but I'm sure someone has. Like, you know the old series that was like Minecraft Butt? I survived 100 days in 30 FOV hardcore Minecraft. And you're just playing like this the whole time. Oh my god, this is horrendous. Someone make it, chat. I survived 100 days in 30... Oh, I made it. No, I fell again. In 30 FOV hardcore. Alright. I feel like you just have to play in F5 mode all the time, so that you have a little bit further of view. And you turn up your FOV effects so that you have a little bit further of view as well. This hurts my head. That's very reasonable. I'm sorry. I will stop. You know what I despise? And, oh, wait, this is a good idea. I have this short that I've been writing a little bit for a while now. Periodically. That's about, like, the useless... Let's see. Let's see, dumb? No, I don't... it's about like dumb settings that are on by default, right? And I just thought of one of them, damage tilt. Damage tilt being set to 100 by default is absolutely unplayable. It is so annoying if you're getting hit by a player and your whole screen goes bah 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 every time. It's horrible. Y'all don't use a mod to play on FOV 15. FOV 15 is the greatest FOV. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. That is way too much damage tilt. That's horrible. Like, I get it. I'm getting damaged. That's perfect. I like 10%. Wait, I'm trying to find my list of settings so that I can write this down with them. I have so many short ideas that I'm never going to use. Damage tilt set to 100% by default. I have a bunch of settings that I'm never going to use, or a bunch of short ideas that I'm never going to use, but are still written down. For example, I had one that was make a texture pack that makes it. This was when the breeze balls meme was a thing, and I don't actually know if I did. I probably wasn't, but I'm gonna take credit for being the first person to call them breeze balls, because I'm pretty sure I made a short that got a bunch of views like right after they dropped and called them breeze balls. So I'm taking credit. But I had an idea when that came out. Make a texture pack that just turns everything into whatever ball, so it'll be like ender balls and like magma balls. I'm trying to think of like spherical items. There aren't that many of them, but all of them would just be balls. I'm never going to make that, but it is an idea if anyone wants it. If anyone wants that terrible idea for a short, you can have it. Do you still have the mob stuff for streams? What do you mean, the mob stuff? Okay. What do I need more of? I feel like I needed like 5 things of sticky pistons, and I probably only have like... Oh no, you know what? I needed 6, and one of them had to be sticky, I think. Or no, actually it might have been like 5 of them had to be sticky, one of them had to be regular. Not sure. Do you think we need an end update, kind of like the Nether update? I personally would love an end update. I don't think we need it, but I do think it would be nice. I personally kind of think that the end is kind of meant to be boring, and like I don't like personally hate it that it's boring, you know? I really don't have many issues with it being empty, because I don't know, that's just kind of how it just feels like that is how it should be to me. But if they updated it, I'm not going to be like, no, don't update it. I'm going to be like, heck yeah, new content. I think the Happy Ghast should have been an end creature. I know the point of the Happy Ghast is to have building, like flying, be more accessible to new players. But I just feel like it shouldn't be, kind of. And I feel like it would have been pretty solid. It would have been at least pretty okay if they made it an end exclusive thing and you have to like grind to get to the end. Like I don't know how many people would agree with me on that, but the Elytra is locked to the end for a reason, because flying is really strong. To be fair, flying with the Happy Ghast is quite slow, so it might be balanced, but I just kind of feel like, I don't know, that's just kind of what I thought. I also think it could have just been cool for an end update, like not necessarily even from a game like balance point of view, but just from the point of view of like it would have been cool to have like you get them in the end. Sheep fricker time, indeed. We're collecting resources for the Piston, because I currently have the whole sheep built. We just need the pistons. Mods, can we ban that guy? Actually, I'll just do it myself. I don't know if any mods are here right now. Yeah. People are so funny. Where is the LeBron? Oh, it's coming, don't worry. Me and LeBron, we're homies, and like we're collabing like soon though, trust me. The collab is super soon. Trust. Why am I not getting the stream notification? I don't know, man. Why are you not getting the stream notification? Do you hate me or something, Alterock? Sorry, I'm using, like, the manipulation tactics I use on Pesto against you guys. Just kidding, guys. I don't manipulate Pesto. That's just a meme. Please don't cancel me. Redstone block? Is this enough wood? I don't know. We'll find out. Perhaps not a good joke to make. I'm so canceled. It's Jover for me, chat. Chat, if we got any primers in chat want to give me any money before I get canceled and can never stream again, you know? Any primers in chat? Twitch Prime, free for you guys, gives me $5. Jeff Bezos money, W. My stupid forehead, what did I do? Alterock is just jealous. I hear Alterock went on a date with some girl recently, and she actually left him for my forehead. So I think that's most likely why Alterock is so mad. Did I not drop a whole shulker box of iron? Or a whole stack of iron? How did I go through all of it? I'm so confused. What is going on? I'm confused. Shouldn't... Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I would need 3 stacks per, not 9. I wouldn't need 9 stacks, I would need 3. So I did the math wrong. Whoopsie. Okay, there we go. I'm no longer confused, chat. Why am I the only one in Twitch chat? I don't know. YouTube is just the more poppin' place, you know? What does that mean, Super Pencil Bros? Kinda irritates me why Bedrock never gets the April Fool's update. That is a very valid thing to be irritated by. But I also think it's just kind of like up to, I don't know, it's just up to Mojang which platform they want to put it on, you know? And like it is ultimately just a joke update. So I kind of sort of understand why they wouldn't want to make the joke update for both versions. From what I understand about Mojang, the Java and Bedrock teams are completely separate teams of people. There is a team for Java and there's a team for Bedrock. And the Java team, when they make the April Fool's snapshots, it is a passion project. It is just for fun. They just do that because they enjoy making the April Fool's updates. And that means that, like, since the Bedrock team is I would assume the Bedrock team isn't getting paid to do, you know, to make those updates. They're not going to make them because they might just not be as passionate about, you know, developing the game as the Java devs are. That's also why the argument of, like, if Mojang spent one fifth the time that they spend making the April Fool's update on the actual game would be so much better is really dumb. And it's because the reason that argument is dumb is because, like, they're just doing that on their own time. They're not, like, spending company time making a joke update. That creeper was terrible. I was just in my house. In my house is crazy. Oh, cool, it works. Why would watch time not work? So Minecraft doesn't control Minecraft. So Minecraft has 2 different teams. One team is the Java team, and one team is the Bedrock team. Mojang still, like, controls both teams, but there's the Java team is in, I think, Sweden, and then the Bedrock team is somewhere in the US, I believe. And so they're not, like, they're, like, coordinated, obviously, but they're not, like, they're not the same people developing both. So that's why you wind up with parity differences, from what I understand. This is all just me going off of what I what I believe I know about how everything works, but that's why you wind up with parity differences, because, oh, I just remembered. If I do this, I can go boop, 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 and that's a bit faster than clicking on them individually. So that's why you wind up with differences between the games, even though they are the same game, but just like coded in different languages. I do feel like there are kind of a bad amount of parity differences. Like, I feel as though there should be a parity update at some point, because the amount of parity differences seems to me to be like an absurdly high amount. Like, you shouldn't have that many, right? But I don't know, you know, that's not up to me to decide, but I feel like there are probably too many parity differences. They shouldn't be as different of games as they are. What are you doing? We are making a bunch of pistons. I have a mod. I could use the crafter block, but I have a mod that lets me like fast craft. Do you like bread? I do like bread. Parry the differences. Ain't that a guy in Phineas and Ferb? Yeah, you know, parry the plata differences. That's, yep, you got it. I'm assuming that that's a joke, but if it's not, that's really funny. If that is a joke, that's really funny, but if it's not, it's even funnier, you know? Am I out of wood? I think I'm out of wood. I think there's more pistons. Okay, yeah, we need like one more stack of wood. Okay, let's grab one more stack of wood then. I might need to use my dark oak farm again. We'll see. He keeps moving back and forth. Is he gooning in Minecraft? Who are you talking about? How old are you? I'm 21. Okay, let's put these over here. Oh, it's so beautiful that this is still working now that I leave. Like, I can leave the area and it's still working. That's lovely. What's up, America Ball? It's a dock now. Yeah, I updated it. It has a bunch more things in it, and it has Amazon affiliate links. So it costs you the same amount, but then if you buy something like, especially if you bought something like expensive, it would give me like, I think like 2.5%. Like, my CPU is in there, and my CPU is like $500. So like, what's 2.5% of $500? I don't know. Let's find out. Nope. I just did 500 times 2.5 times 0.025. I would get $12, baby. So if you guys want to, you know, I don't know. In theory, could make me an extra $12 a month, you know? So, hello? Whoa. That's crazy. How does that happen? How did this happen? I'm going under it. Yeah, baby, I'm under it. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. This is a huge day for humanity, chat. Is sand a solid or liquid? Do you mean in Minecraft or in real life? Nice glitch, thank you. What's one thing you hate about Java? On Java is just extremely laggy. There's not a lot that I hate about Java, but Java is way too laggy. Like, I have a 4070, and Java still lags a decent bit, like without mods. Wanted him to feel a bit of love before I killed him. Alright, chat, you know what that means. I got a workout there. I looked away for a sec. What happened? One of them spawned in. You guys know that's what that means. It's too violent. The camera is blurring. Yeah, it just didn't want you guys to see the carnage. What did I enter a stream to? That's what we do every time that a wandering trader annoys me, which is like a lot. We beat up the wandering trader llama. The sand is IRL and just a pile. Sand is a solid. I don't feel like that perplexes me very much. Sand is very definitely a solid. It's just a solid that has a lot of different granules, so it can move around. If you had like a really big sand pebble, that would 100% be a solid. It's just that sand is really small, so it's able to move like a liquid. I was watching a stream without sound, and it sounded... I think you mean... Or without video. It sounded like you were doing something else. Okay, buddy. I don't know why you know what that sounds like. Disgusting. Me personally, I'm a good boy. I have no idea. I don't even know what you're talking about, granted. You're weird, bro. You're weird. Oh, yeah, I gotta use the Dark Oak farm again, I think. Is this the last shulker box? This might be the last shulker box. I cannot remember. Piston. Let's see. Oh, sweet. I think this is the last shulker box of pistons. Nice. Oh, wait. Is my... Let's go check if my honey farm is working right now. I have to turn it on if it isn't. Okay, it looks like it is. Ooh, okay. Oh, I thought that I was seeing those as like a full stack, but they were not in fact a full stack. See, we have a lot of them that are full, and I feel like there shouldn't be that many that are full, you know? Oh, what is going on here? Why? Huh. There's like a bottleneck there. Interesting. Okay, so that's sending some more through. And then if I put those in there, it should send some more through as well. Maybe it isn't. Do you have a rabbit in the world, like a living one? I don't think so. I think I mostly... I think I just have the chula totem. Okay, so why is... Oh, no, this is here because this guy. So, okay, so this guy should... Let's see if this is working correctly, because I feel like these guys are wasting a lot of resources, I think. I suspect. Okay, so that just got... That got put there, then it gets moved over to here. If you could make a mob, what would it be? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Huh. I really don't know. I don't know what I would make if I could make my own mob. What are you doing in here? What the heck? How in the world? I guess you can just spawn in there, can't you? Are you like a problem, though? I'm not sure if he would cause any issues for the bees. I don't feel like he would. Can you add a placement function to points so we can see how much we have compared to others? I'm pretty sure you already can. Just do top points. What's up, MC Therium Plen something? Oh, I would. Yeah, I would absolutely add tameable bunnies. I love, I bought a plush of it, and this may not have been the greatest use of my money, but I have a air bunny plush. If you know the air bunny from frickin', if you know the air bunny from you know, that mod, the Aether mod, thank you, there we go, I know words. The air bunny from the Aether mod is super cute, and I love it as well because it's functional. Like, I would love to be able to tame rabbits, but I would love if they also had some sort of utility. I think my idea for rabbits would literally just be like holding one, or like having it near you could just give you jump boost. Or it could give you like, yeah, I feel like jump boost honestly is reasonable, is probably like the only thing that would really make sense. Top points tell me top watch time. Does it? You don't put a space. That's why. There we go. See, Paula did it right. Dude, that's crazy. I forgot T-Dog donated me like $100 and just like I think T-Dog has been to one stream, but they donated me a bunch of money and now are like the one of the top people. We love that. What's up, Brody Banana? If you could add the Aether mod to Minecraft, would you? Ooh, I don't know. The Aether mod is a really, really well done mod that I would definitely consider. It is really well done. Like, it's that well done that I'd be like, okay, I would be happy to have the Aether mod in there. Oh, see, this guy isn't working. That's why. That's why it got jammed. Probably. Hopefully. This chunk is loaded, and then this chunk is also loaded. Okay, so it should be working then. I just want to... I'm thinking, I can't remember how you start it up. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to start it by putting a bunch of bottles in, or what. You know what, let's put a bunch of bottles into here. Because then there shouldn't be a bottleneck. I think the problem is that right here, there were a bunch of items. And then since it only dispenses it every so often, you had a problem with the items, with there being like too many items in here. But if you put them into here, that shouldn't be a problem, I would think. Thought Ender Pearls loaded chunks? They do, but I'm in the Nether, so well, it is like technically still possible, I think, but it's a lot harder. Yeah, I think the main thing that I see as a problem with this design currently, but I think it's just how I have it set up and the lack of chunk loading and stuff. The main issue that I was seeing is just there aren't enough bottles in the system. Like, these hives have been full of honey for who knows how long, and that's like completely wasteful of the rates. So what you need to do is you need to load it with enough bottles that they'll make it all the way through and then just keep going. Because once these guys get all the way around, they reach here, where every time a honey bottle goes into here, if I remember correctly, That's gonna go, and it's gonna dispense a bottle, an empty bottle, into here. Yeah, okay, there we go. What's up, Turbo? How's it going? Make a video with LeBron and Tim Cheese. Oh boy, the brain rot has gotten to the chat. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember this? I built this so long ago. This was a red dye farm. I actually don't know why I went through all this effort. Oh, I think the point of it was just to be as fast as possible, because it has 8 dispensers pointing into it. I'm curious what the rates of this are, because I built this so long ago. I wonder if it actually is. Oh wow, it does have a lot. I'm wondering if it actually like works well. Where are our glass bottles? Do not open F3? Why? Are you still considering making a live stream channel? I don't think so. I haven't really thought about that in a while. I think I don't know. I don't know if it's necessary anymore. I feel like since we've just gotten stricter about like not having really annoying people in the chat and just like banning them if they're being annoying, the chat has gotten better. And I also just enjoy having my streams have grown a lot lately, and I feel like if I made a live stream channel, I would go from having, you know, like average of like 100 viewers to like 4, and that would just be depressing. I'm not gonna lie. Why don't you have chat redeems? I do. It's just through chat commands, because for it to work for YouTube as well, it's through chat commands. So if you look at the I think if you just scroll down on Twitch chat, you can find all the redeems. It's just set up a bit differently. Would you want tameable turtles? I mean, I wouldn't really care. I think I would be fine with tameable turtles, or fine with not having tameable turtles. Okay, it looks like we're getting all the way around now. The sneeze went away, chat. Okay, alright, I see how it is, sneeze. That's one of the worst things that can happen to a person. For sure. One of the top 10 worst things is when you have a sneeze and then it doesn't actually happen. Terrible, awful thing. Main reason is my turtle IRL. Yeah, I don't have a turtle in real life, so like I'm not super into turtles, but I mean, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind tameable turtles. I think they would have to add a different type of turtle, though, you know? Because the type of turtle that we have in Minecraft right now is like a sea turtle. And, like, that wouldn't really make a lot of sense to be tameable. Although, then again, I mean, I guess you could tame it and then it could become, like, a house turtle, but like, I don't know, because, like, I was just thinking, like, wolves as well probably don't make any sense. Like, if you think about, if you wanted to, like, make sense, then realistically, wolves also don't make any sense. But, that doesn't really matter, I don't think. I'm gonna have an extra couple of them through the system. I feel like it wouldn't hurt to have an extra few in the system, right? In theory. Because if the extra few is right at the beginning, then there's not any, then there won't be any honey to clog the system. The problem is the honey is what clogs the system, because when you have honey coming into it, when you have honey building up there and the bottles building up there, that's I think the problem. But in this design, I don't think that's an issue, because, or if we put it there, I don't think it's an issue, because right here is where the honey gets taken out. And look at that. It's already working. I think that's just you, a gaming god. Dash couldn't sneeze when he wanted to, so Dash clearly has bigger issues than me. Yeah. I mean, would you disagree? Clearly, not being able to sneeze is one of the worst things in the world. You know those videos? You ever seen those videos that were like, they'd be like, this is the worst thing that you can do to start your morning. And it would, or like, this is the worst way to start your morning. And it would be like eating cereal. And then people would just put in clips of like Hiroshima. Oh boy. What are you doing right now? I'm literally just watching this to make sure that it works. And then in a second, I'm going to go back to farming. I just want to make sure that this whole system is working flawlessly, and because it was working flawlessly, you know, flawedly words. It was working words, okay? It wasn't working correctly before, so I want it to work correctly because I do want to go off and do my own thing and AFK and not have any issues. Oh, look at that. So beautiful. Okay, it looks like we're good. It made it all the way through the system, so it looks like we're good to go. Let's go back and start gathering up other materials then. Flawedly, yeah. It's spelled like flawedly. Flawedly. That's a word. Trust me, chat. You guys know me. You know, the other day somebody commented and they told me to use an Oxford comma, and I was like, brother, do you think I know what that is? Telling me, a Minecraft YouTuber, to use an Oxford comma is crazy. Oh my god. We have like 3 stacks of honey blocks and I need a lot of them. Okay, this is gonna be great. I like Minecraft more than pumpkins. Sorry, pumpkins. Okay. Observers. We need 3 shulker boxes of observers. Good thing I have my cobblestone farm running because I do need a lot of cobblestone. I also am pretty sure I have a lot of quartz. Oh, yeah, baby. I have a lot of quartz. Oh, I'm getting hiccups. Sorry, chat. Oh, I realize if I'm making 3 shulker boxes, I'll need 3 shulker boxes of this, of quartz. So we'll need 3 shulker boxes of quartz. We'll need 9 stacks of 18 stacks of redstone dust, because I'm pretty sure that a observer is crafted like that, yeah. And then we need 18 stacks. 18 shulker boxes of cobblestone. Oh, good thing I have that. Okay, cool. No biggie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Boom, bam. 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 Alright, there we go. I don't really feel like there has ever been a rule against making like a Hiroshima joke. I don't know how I feel about a 9/11. Well, no, actually, if it's funny enough, it's fine. That would be my take on that. I feel like it's the internet, man. People make them all the time. Nice music, thank you. How do you drop your items like that? I have item scroller, which lets me do that. I would say to Venom, who likes to complain about getting timed out, that he's probably just not making funny enough jokes. Anyways, do you think some old mobs need an overhaul, mainly in behavior? That is, I don't know. I kind of like how Minecraft mobs are simplistic. I'm not the hugest fan. I will be honest with you guys. Oh god, I think I just crashed my game, chat. Oh god. Oh, I didn't. I'm not the hugest fan of the way that Minecraft creatures like move now. I don't know if you guys have seen, but like they're all getting like they're becoming like more and more like complicated. Like wardens like move around in like I would not mind if wardens just walked like that, but wardens are like and like it looks stupid. It doesn't look like it belongs in Minecraft. Striders do the same thing. Sniffers do the same thing. Frogs do the same thing. All the newer Minecraft mobs are too animated, in my opinion. And I just feel like it's like I don't know. So I don't think that I would update old mobs. I would rather them keep the new mobs in line with the simplicity that is old Minecraft. I think that's one of the things that makes people feel nostalgic for old. Oh, I just realized I only did 3 stacks of redstone. I needed to do 6 stacks. I think that's one of the things that makes people nostalgic for old Minecraft is like the simplicity of mobs and stuff. Newer Minecraft updates definitely have not like abandoned, but to some extent gone away with that simplistic style of like movement and stuff. So I don't know if I would say that anything is that it's like worse, but it's definitely different. And I kind of enjoy just like a simple Minecraft creature like walking around. You got the storage UI, nice. Scream at the top of your lungs. No, I think I won't do that. Sniffer, stop trying to sniff my shulker boxes. Let me let that sink in real quick. There is dark humor and then there is just being dark and not funny. That's crazy. See, I don't even know. I feel like I don't even see that many of Venom's messages, and so I definitely have seen Venom make Venom's messages. I've seen Venom's messages be fine, and I've seen some of them be bad. It's very subjective, but also, I'm the streamer. I can do what I want. Like, just because I do something does not mean that you're allowed to do something, you know? It's do as I say, not as I do, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Whee! I don't understand. How big is your build? That big. Whee! When will the sheep fricker be done? Oh, I don't know, man. It's a big project, so probably not for a bit. Not for a number of days, I'm sure. Boop, 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 boop. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, I just want to get them all into that corner. And then we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. If I do... There we go. And then we grab all of this and throw that into the corner. Okay, let's go. That storage you've had for a long time? Yeah, I have. I'm still waiting. So I started on a new base that I am excited to live in, but I haven't finished it because I really don't know what's going to happen with minecarts. It seemed for a while like they were going to change minecart mechanics, and if they did, it was most likely going to break the storage system I built. So I was trying to wait. I think after this project, and once they reveal like the rest of the Happy Ghast updates, if they don't change minecarts in this update, they probably won't for a while. So I think I'm gonna go back to working on that project because I do really want to have better organization and more space for items. So that's probably the plan. I think, yeah, I think that's the plan. If I don't have, or if they don't change minecarts in the next update, then we start working on that and we just go for it. Is this hardcore? No, it is not. You know that ENX04 farm that you struggled with in the first episode? I made it on the first try. I actually don't know. I don't remember which farm oh, was it like the iron farm? I don't know, man. That was also, you know, 3 years ago when I was a lot worse at Minecraft. I'm assuming that's the farm you're talking about, like a iron farm, but also or it could be a gold farm. Maybe I built a gold farm in the first episode. I don't really remember what I did in which video, you know. It was the gold farm? Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, that was a while ago. The gold farm, you messed it up? I see. I have, like, no recollection of how I messed it up, but I was a lot worse at Minecraft. I wish I could build your gold farm on Bedrock. Yeah, me too. I would love... Dude, I mean, for very much selfish reasons, I would love for Bedrock people to be able to build my farms. It would be amazing. Like I said, for selfish reasons, because then I would get twice as many views. Probably more than twice as many views, because there are so many Bedrock players compared to Java players. It would also just be great, because, like, my farms are good, and like, it would be nice for other people, for a lot of people to be able to use them. But also, I like money. Selfish reasons, like I said. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we are out. Or, well, I know I have more redstone blocks somewhere. Yeah, there we go. We're, like, almost out of redstone, though. Crazy. Well, wait, no, we're not almost out of redstone. I just mean we got rid of that whole shulker. Using a lot of resources here. I saw the short with the Ravager iron farm where the Ravager kills iron golems, but is it possible on Bedrock? I have no idea. It doesn't work on Java anymore, so I would assume no. Mojang changed the reach. Mojang changed the reach that Ravagers have a couple updates ago, and so that Ravager iron farm just no longer works, which is really sad because I loved it. I thought it was so cool, but Mojang had to go and be mean to me. You're my favorite streamer, and also, what creeper farm do you use? I don't have a creeper farm at currently. I have a raid farm, or I had a stacking raid farm. It no longer works because Mojang also nerfed stacking raid farms. But I have a lot of gunpowder from that. I basically, before I updated to the version of Minecraft that, you know, broke stacking raid farms, I AFK'd at that farm for a while, for like multiple nights in a row, I think. So I should, I mean, I can go check, honestly. I'm kind of curious. But I should have a lot of stuff still. I should have still a lot of gunpowder left. And eventually I do plan on making a really good creeper farm, but not yet. Oh, I want to check on this guy. How's this guy doing? Oh, beautiful. Okay, okay. It looks to me like this guy is working better now. It looks to me like this, like there's nothing... Yeah, there's no beehives that are full of honey and don't have any bottles in them. That's lovely. I'm gonna put... Oh wait, there are some. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna fill this guy with bottles. Yeah, that should work fine, right? We'll leave one stack open, but yeah, that should make it so that there's a perpetual stream of bottles going through this. All right, let's check how much gunpowder I have. Please look at my chat. What's up, Kyle? Is that the potato? No, that's an egg emoji. I feel like most people's heads look like eggs, don't they? That's kind of just like the shape of people's head. How would you recommend getting mending books? I don't want to have to get swamp librarians. Well, so that update never actually even happened. As much as I think it would have been a good update, that update did not happen. So you can just re-roll a villager 100 times until you get the enchantment that you want. All right, let's see. That is not... hello? Okay. We have some redstone. Not a whole lot. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, we have a lot of gunpowder. That's good. I was not sure how much gunpowder I'd have. Oh, we have a lot of glass bottles, too. Oh, wait, low-key. Hold on. Let me take one of these and just put it... I can load, yeah, I can load the frickin'... I can load the honey farm with, like, a ton of glass bottles. My head looks like a banana, not everyone's head looks like eggs. Bro, that would be rough if your head looked like a banana. My head, personally, looks like Pinhead from that SpongeBob episode. What farms work on Bedrock? I'm not a Bedrock farm guy, so I don't think I'm the best, don't think I'm the best person to tell you that. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm not the best person to tell you that. There we go. All right, we're just going to put those there. We now have... That's nice and full, so we now have... We should have a lot of honey able to get produced. We already got 4 stacks almost, so... Who's my favorite YouTuber? Drew Gooden. He's not a Minecraft YouTuber, but if you want like a funny guy, funny commentary, if you like commentary videos at all, you'll like Drew Gooden. Drew Gooden's the GOAT. You would need 2 helmets to cover your forehead. How would I wear 2 helmets? Come on now. Think logistically. How is that gonna work? Oh, I wonder how much iron I have, actually. I gotta check that. I might be running low on iron, in which case it might be time to fix up my iron farm. That would kind of suck if I had to do that, but it might be time to do that. Because I don't know how much iron I have, and I surely need a bunch of iron. Where did you get the name Dash Pump 4? It was randomly generated. I just went online and I looked up like a username generator, and it came up with Dash Pump 4, and I just rolled with it. And then eventually it took on the meaning of Dashing Pumpkin the 4th, because my viewers like 4 years ago were trying to guess like what my name meant. And so when somebody said Dashing Pumpkin the 4th, I was like, I just kind of liked it. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's it. You got it. Man, I have a lot of gold blocks. Jeez Louise. That is a lot of gold blocks. How long have you had this world? I've had this world... Oh, wait, yeah, I really didn't have, like, any iron blocks in there. I have had this world for, I think, like, almost 3 years, if not more than 3 years. I can't really remember. I have written down somewhere the, like, exact date that this world began. I can find it if you want. Your forehead isn't that big? Thank you. I think it's definitely, like, above average, but I tend to agree that it's not, like, so huge, like people say. Why are you out here? How did you get here? Why are you in the village? You're supposed to be in the eat stand. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Just waiting to be killed or eaten. Nom, 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 nom. Look, this is like a gas station, but for Ravagers, so they eat the villagers. Nom, nom. How many are there here? How did they not die of entity cramming? Yum. Alright, get out of here. You're not supposed to be here. Oh, here's our Johnny Vindicator. This guy is our chicken farmer. Look at how much chicken and eggs we have because of this guy. This guy's our chicken farmer. This is such a good build. I'm so proud of myself for this build. I love this. And now over to my Ravager farm. Oh, God! Oh my lordy lord. Okay, I think it's about time that we make this thing work. Jeez, bro, what is going on down there? What is my TPS from all of those guys? Oh, it's actually not that bad. I thought it was gonna be like horrible. There are so many of them. There are so many of them. Can I stop this guy from going for a minute so that he stops producing? No, just stay there. We're going over here, and I'm going to break that. There we go. Okay. So this guy's just going to chill there. And then I need to get rid of some of these guys. So this has infinity, right? All right. Oh my gosh, this is going to take forever. What? This is horrendous. Why does my pick look like that? It has a texture pack on it. It's a really sad thing, but I think I'm just gonna have to add lava to it because the Ravagers can't hit them anymore, so I just gotta add lava. This is so inefficient. Why are there so many? Because none of them die anymore. They used to die from the from the Ravagers, but they don't die anymore. So now they all just build up here, and it's very bad, as you can see. I'm surprised it's not taking a bigger toll on my TPS. Watched you for like 2 years. Wow. Crazy. Appreciate that. How did it spawn so many? Because they're outside of the Iron Golem like spawn radius. So like there's a range that it'll stop spawning them, and it's outside of, or that it won't spawn if there's one inside the radius. But these guys are currently outside of that radius, so they're just continuing to spawn. Why can't them anymore? Because Mojang decided to change something. It was honestly a good change. I won't lie to you. It's a good change because Ravagers have been for a long time until this update. Ravagers were able to hit you from like 5 blocks away, and it was annoying and stupid. But it allowed for this farm to work, and so it's very disappointing to me exclusively, pretty much, because it breaks literally just my farm. I did make a very nice clickbait video, though, about it that was called, like, Mojang is breaking Iron Farm, and I titled it Iron Farm singular because it's just breaking mine, but I phrased everything like everyone's Iron Farms were gonna break, and then people got mad at me, but I love clickbait, and it was funny, so I don't regret it. It made me laugh. Your bow is gonna break. Yeah, my bow might break before I get rid of all these guys. What do I even do? Brush them to death. This doesn't do any damage, though. If I had fireworks, I could firework them, but then I'd probably kill the Ravagers, too, and I don't want to do that. So I think I just have to do this. I'm like 90% sure you have to input... You have the input for empty bottles in the bee farm in the wrong way. Really? What's up, Mythical Pingu? How's it going? You might be far back in the stream, or maybe you're just saying that really delayed, but... Use your auto brew... Oh, that's not a bad idea. Let's try that. Maybe that can get rid of more of them. Yeah, I built that bee farm like 3 years ago, so I don't actually know if it's, you know, functional or not. Did you know that people call me the Chuckler? No, why would I know that? What? Why would I know that? What an absurd question. Theoretically speaking, if I donated $200, would you scream at the top of your lungs? I don't want like to get a noise complaint. But I do like $200. But I also have people living like underneath me, so I feel like they would get pissed off. Come on, kill him. Get him. Come on. Come on. Surely these do more damage than this. Come on, bro. How are you guys still alive? God damn it. Oh my gosh. It should try to put new bottles after the hopper has pulled the honey. Right now it's prioritizing adding empty bottles rather than pulling out the honey. Oh, I guess I could just change that. I don't see why... no, actually, maybe I do see why it would matter. I'll try that in a minute. Are you able to throw potions at me right now? You're looking at me funny. Wait, hold on. Where's my poison potions? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the iron golems, hopefully down to half a heart. And then we're going to throw the instant damage at them, hopefully. Take a lot of hits, but at least it's splash damage. Yeah, true, but I feel like the bow... It's possible the bow is more effective. I don't know. Alright. We'll wait until they're done taking damage, and then I'll throw them again. Alright, and then we have a bunch of instant damage potions. Okay. That got a bunch. Okay. How are you not dead yet? Okay, we got some of them though. We're thinning out the herd eventually. It's very slow though, but we're thinning out the herd. Eh. Stop looking at me. Stinky. What is your favorite farm? Out of farms that I've designed, my Enderman farm is definitely my favorite. But out of farms that I have, this one, when it was working, was probably one of my favorite. And then or maybe my Guardian Water Park. My Guardian Water Park is totally stupid and impractical, but it's really fun. Come on. We're almost done, chat. We're almost done killing them. This guy might be the last one left. Yes, we did it! We got the last one! He's dead! Okay. I need to get some lava buckets so that I can make this thing kill them with lava. Can I get mod? No. You have a tutorial for the potion thing? It's not my design. Well, it is like partially my design. Hold on, let's check out this. Mythical Pingu was telling me that I did it wrong. So are you telling? So should I just switch this so that it faces into here? Is that what you're telling me basically? Just like literally, is that all I would do? I would just put it facing into the other one. Oh. But wait, but then that wouldn't. Then it wouldn't power. I'm not sure. flip the sorter. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Eh. Boop. Let me go down here. Yeah, there we go. And then boom, boom. I think it was... This is an interesting sorter, but I think it only has 2 of those. How did I only get 1 redstone torch back? Oh, there we go. I got my second one. Did I do that wrong? Or no? Wait, would that be there? I think I'm not... I think I need to move this crafter system then. Mildly annoying. Whatever. It's not a large thing to move. And if it makes the thing work better, then that's fine. Then that's worth. Okay, so we're gonna put like that. Put this guy into here. Lock off these. Then we're gonna put a... Oop. We're gonna put a dropper. Ideally facing down. Let's not let this honey despawn like I let the 9 stacks of honey despawn the other day. That was kind of stupid of me. So let's not do that again. There we go. Bam. And then I just need to build my little thingy-madoodler. What am I doing? Those need to be observers. Bam. And then bam. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Put these shovels in there. Put this redstone dust there. And then, let's see, is this sorter working now? Hopefully. Oh, I didn't actually put filter items into it. I need to do that. It was like this, and then like 4 of them. What did I do wrong here? Can you tell me what keyboard you use? If you do !specs, it has a list, and it's so you can find it. Oh, let me get rid of that because that's clogging the system. As Mythical Pingu pointed out, I think this is supposed to be the sorter. Yeah, there we go. Not this one. So that pulses this guy, which puts a bottle into there. Let's see. Okay, so if I put these bottles into here, and then I'm gonna put I'm just gonna put them into here. Oh, it only activates once, but that, to be fair, it's only really supposed to activate once, I think. Or, well, it's supposed to activate once every time that a new item comes in, and normally it's not like a constant stream of items. It's more like one item, one item, one item, one item, like that. Did I do this right now? Looks right? Okay, cool. I hope so. I hope it is in fact correct. Oh, there was supposed to be 2 items in that slot, I believe. Pretty sure there were supposed to be 2 items there. And so then one honey bottle sits there. This guy keeps a honey bottle. I don't know if that really matters. I'm not sure. I mean, this guy's locked, but I don't know if it... I don't think it really matters. It seems like it's still working fine. We got a little bit of extra sugar. How much honey do I have? Okay. Not bad, not bad. I can fill this guy with the rest of these as well. There we go. See you later, Paula. What is the honey for? I need, oh, how many? I don't know, like 6 shulker boxes of honey for the massive sheep fricker. Or for the massive piston. I already built the sheep. The sheep is like the beginning. The sheep is the easy part because it's just building. I have to build the piston and not, you know, let it fly away. That's going to be the hard part. Because I feel like I'm going to place a block wrong, and then it's going to start moving, and I'm going to have to rebuild the whole thing. Hopefully that won't happen. That's just what happened when I was watching one of Carve's videos of him building a giant flying machine type thing. And that seems like very likely, because I'm not good. I'm not that good at redstone. I'm okay at redstone, but not good enough to know how to build these things. Yeah, I'm getting resources. Indeed. Wait, what did I come here for? Oh, I needed lava. Lava? Where's lava? 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 There's lava. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Cool. B will understand the true definition of pain. B? I barely know half of the redstone you're doing. Oh man, I'm doing simple redstone, bro. Flying machines are crazy. Hence why I had Mythical Pingu make it for me. Because I'm not capable of doing that on my own. It's really quite simple. See, I saw a video of Mumbo Jumbo. I didn't actually watch it, but I just saw it in my recommended of like how to make massive flying machines, and I was like, even with this, I would mess it up. Even with a tutorial like that, I don't think I'd be able to do it. At least not do it well, and it would take me like 6 months to do it. It took Pingu like a week. Signs don't burn, right? I need a bunch of signs. You know what, let me make them out of dark oak, just so that they fit the theme better. How many penny for a penny? Ooh, 7. Let's go ahead, just make some sticks. And then a bunch of signs. There we go. That might be too many signs. I'm not quite sure. Do you mean a big flying machine or a small one? It is a big flying machine. Look, it's... Well, it might technically be like hundreds of flying machines that all move in sync. I'm not entirely sure. Well, I guess it is, yeah, because they're... You can't make one massive flying machine, but you can see... These are all honey and slime blocks in there. And so this is going to be a lot of placing of blocks. Just looked at the thumbnail. What is that title? It's what we're doing. Have you ever played Counter-Strike? I have not, but I have played what's the Minecraft Counter-Strike one we played yesterday? Cops versus Crims. That's a huge piston. It is. I am literally building a massive sheep fricker, yes. Alright, is this thing working? Are we good now? Are we all good now? Not wasting any honey, I hope. It looks like they're all harvested. If you're wondering what the missing texture is, it's because I haven't fixed it yet. It's just a filled beehive texture. It's just missing for some reason. One of the new updates just like completely made it go missing, so Okay, so that's lovely. This every time, yeah, okay. It looks like Cheetah, or not Cheetah. It looks like Mythical Pingu was right. Because it looks like now it's every time that this goes around, it's getting a new bottle put in there. And so it's gonna keep it running at peak efficiency. It's interesting that it worked at all before. What's the estimated time to finish it? Oh, a lot. I have no idea. I don't even have all the resources yet, but I feel like it's going to be a ton because I'm sure that I'm going to accidentally make the machine fly at least 10 times, and then I'm gonna have to like rebuild it. I think I had Pingu send me some of the like the schematic with obsidian blocks all over the place so that they wouldn't fly away, but I don't know if that will like fully stop me from sending them flying. I imagine it won't. I imagine I'll still have to be careful not to accidentally activate any observers, which will be difficult. Pingu, like the penguin? Well, yeah, I mean, their name is Mythical Pingu, and they have a penguin as their profile picture, so I would assume so. Alright, let me grab some of this. Okay. I need to remember that these guys can attack me. Wait, can they? Oh, they can't even hit me. Haha, loser. Okay, so I need to... I guess I'll just make them here. Oh, hi. Oh, hi! Surrounded by two big guys. I don't like it. Did not know they were going to be here. Oop. I don't know why, but something on my PC just stopped working. Oh, that sucks. Hope you get it working. Oop. Nope, that's the wrong block. Oh, why are you guys spawning again? This is annoying. Get out of here. You know what, I guess I have my bow, right? I can just kill them. You guys can't get to me because there's water. Haha, losers. Loser. Thought this farm stopped working. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're trying to make it start working again. Because it did in fact stop working. But I want to have an iron farm that works. It just the system to kill the iron golems is what stopped working. So what we're gonna do is, unfortunately, I could get pillagers to shoot at them, but that seems like a lot of work. I also, I don't know. It seems like a lot of work, and it doesn't work with the theming, because the theming is a Ravager. But, so at least for the time being, I'm just going to make this lava. There's just going to be lava that kills them. I'm not sure. Can they swim up the lava? I'm wondering if I need to put a roof above them or not, or if they will just stay at the bottom of the lava. I feel like they don't. I know they sink in water, so I'm assuming they sink in lava as well. Gosh dang it, stop writing reviews. Have the best day, thank you. Put a tiny sheep fricker on top when it's done. Yeah, I've had that suggestion. I might. Do you have netherite? I do. The massive sheep fricker might have broke this farm. I don't think that that's an issue. So I need a block here so that the lava doesn't so that the lava will not flow onto the Ravagers. So I need to grab some orange stained glass. Just fill the sheep fricker with smaller sheep frickers. It's already going to be a laggy enough build. I really don't need to do that. End rod or lightning rod? end rod. The classic sheep fricker is end rod, okay? The speedrunner sheep fricker is a lightning rod. Think I'm about to sub? Good. Is this hardcore? No, this is survival. Hence the survival hearts. Okay, I need my orange stained glass. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to like it. Give it a like. That would be appreciated. Is this, do I have 30 orange stained glass? Well, I have glass, and I do have some orange dye, so I guess we'll get a little bit more. Bam. I can't imagine more than one stack is what I need, so I think I'm just gonna go with that. Let me just put this back in here. My inventory is disgusting. I am well aware of this, so you don't need to tell me. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna unsubscribe. No! What did I do, man? Am I the only one who didn't know you can craft end rods? You know, I knew that, but I didn't know for a long time that end rods are gray. I've had a texture pack on for so long. I've had a texture pack that makes their bases purple for so long that I just assumed that they were purple. I didn't know that they're gray. As of like 10 years ago, they've been gray. They like Jappa changed the texture because he wanted them to be like more usable for building, and so he made them gray instead of purple, which is like a valid change, but I didn't even know that. I also think I like purple a lot. Purple's my favorite color, so I'm not like I kind of wish they just left it purple, but whatever. Crap. Here we go. Okay, okay. And then we're gonna put lava in each corner. And now, let me just swim and fly out of here. Let's go! Alright. Now our farm is working again, and it should be getting us stuff. Should be getting us iron once more. It's not as nice as it used to be. It's not as cool, but it at least works. Now it's functional, so that's good. You're part of the reason my dream is content creation? Nice. Well, good luck. What is my favorite build? I like the Pillager Village probably more than anything else I've built so far. I think this village is so beautiful. It's just like, I don't know, it looks so good if you ask me. End rods haven't even existed for 10 years? Really? I don't know, I was just guessing, but have end rods actually not existed for 10 years? I feel like the end has existed for a while, so I kind of thought it was around 10 years or so. Why is this, like, remaining lit? Oh, because that's actually how it works. Okay, this guy is working again now. And he's going around scaring the villagers. They get spooked. They spawn in their iron golems. That's 4 of them right there. The iron golems make their way to the middle. I'm just making sure every side works before we head back. Oh, they actually, none of them Huh, weird. They didn't spawn any iron golems for some reason. Neither over here. They might be on cooldown. Okay, these guys spawned iron golems. Let's see. Maybe they haven't slept in too long. Could be the problem. I don't know. They were added in 1.9. Okay, how long ago was 1.9? That's the question. How many years ago was that? I think I'm going to add... I think I'm going to put up a bunch of Ender Pearl chunk loaders so that they stay loaded after I disconnect. Once I update to 1.21.5, my Nether Portal chunk loaders will restart themselves, which will be nice. But until then... Do I have to chunk? Oh, I do have to load, like, I have to load so many chunks. That's so annoying. I'm just going to use Nether Portal chunk loaders for now. Oh, that's interesting. What's going on here? 1.9 came out in 2016. Okay, so almost 10 years. I said 10 years, it's been 9 years. Okay, I see. Oh no. Dashpum estimated not 10 years instead of 9 years. I'm re-editing stuff because because the I used to edit is not my style anymore, but watching stream and doing it is makes it so much better. Oh, nice. Whee. How many minecarts do I have in here? Oh, you know what? You know what? Let me set up the chunk loaders, because the Nether Portal chunk loaders are useful because they also don't require any linking. I don't have to I don't have to fiddle with the linking. I really need to get some ice blocks. Let's go do that. I'm going on random side quests today, but I want to go get some ice blocks. I actually might just have some at home. Oh, geez. I almost fell into the Ravager and lava pit. That would have been scary. You said they changed the texture? Oh, whatever, man. Okay, okay. They changed it probably like 7 years ago then? Maybe it was less than that. You should use apple skin. I think the reason I don't is I think apple skin was incompatible with one of my mods. I believe that was the reason that I don't. Oh, nice. This thing is working. This thing is singing like a bird. It's beautiful. It's working very well. Let's just put that in there. I might AFK. They changed it 6 years ago? Okay. All right. I really feel like you guys are getting really hung up on me saying a date that is not super accurate. What is the block that's missing the texture? It's just one of the blocks, one of the states of Beehive. Is my world haunted? My redstone blocks and slime blocks keep getting moved away from my farm, yet it's a single player world. That's weird. Okay, wait, we were going to get ice? Oh, I do have ice. Nice. Yeah, we're just gonna bring like 2 stacks of ice around with me so that I don't have to fill up my buckets all the time. And then I have honey, I have that, and I also have that. Cool. You always gotta have it. You always gotta have that day where you do a bunch of chores. That was like low-key today for me. I did all my laundry. I did, what else did I do? I did my laundry. I did the dishes. Actually, okay, I didn't do that many chores. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I didn't do that many chores. But I did my laundry and I did the dishes. I'm breaking these. Guys, this is so nice, though. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, it is hella ugly when you have all these portals in the nether. I could put them under the nether roof, which would make them look a lot nicer, but I just didn't for whatever reason. But I'm able to get rid of them now. What's up, Gamer Bunny? This is my Bedrock username. Cool. Alright, let's go. Bam. Bam. Wait, where does this lead? This might lead to the chicken farm. It does. See, this leads to the chicken farm, but realistically, I have more chicken than I could ever possibly use, and so I'm just going to break that. You know, I'll leave the obsidian there in case I ever want to turn it back on, but I really don't need that. I was worried that this was going to lead to the middle of the farm, and this guy was going to kill me. Hey, buddy. No way. Yes way. Believe it. I try to respond to chat when I can. Are you the one that added quote 21? Between us, it was Styro. What is quote 21? Alterock is the girl of steel. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. That is definitely not a quote that I had said until just now. Bro, I'm pretty sure the quote command is supposed to be for quotes that I have said. And I am quite certain that I had not said that quote until right just now. Okay, place 13, nice. Okay, I don't even know where that, where that chunk loader was supposed to lead. Not gonna lie. The quotes are for the star of the show, the mods. Oh, I'm sure. That's definitely true. Your videos are so good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love your videos, but sometimes the stuff that your videos teach me don't work because you play Bedrock. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I feel like I used to not try to do this. So if you're watching some of my older videos, then this might not work. But in my newer videos, I do try typically to test the tips and tricks that I do on both versions. They don't always work, but sometimes they do. And so I've been making an effort to try them out. What is this portal to? Is this a chunk loader? Or is this to the top of my mountain? Where does this portal lead? Bedrock is glazed like crazy on TikTok now. Bruh. That was not supposed to... That is not where it was supposed to go. It just put me underground. It's... Is it glazed on TikTok? I don't know, man. Funnily enough, I play Minecraft all the time, but I really don't watch that much Minecraft content. My TikTok is just like memes and funny sketches. I don't know why my brain was trying to come up with like the plural for the word sketches, and it came up with like skets and sketches. Oh boy, I'm cooked, chat. My brain is so rotted. Do I have any dirt down here to fill up that hole with? I could almost definitely find some dirt, or I can go up to the surface and mine some, but I'm kind of surprised that I don't have any dirt anywhere. Wait, dirt? How is there no dirt anywhere? What? Like, there should realistically be some dirt in the walls as well, right? Like, where's the dirt in the walls? Dirt! Dirt spotted! Yay! Meow. Wait, why is this guy gray instead of being black? Is that how it's supposed to look? Oh, it looks like it's fine. How did I mine all of that? Oh, I used TNT dupers. This is not mined by hand. I basically used a bunch of TNT to get rid of a big area up here so I could put TNT dupers into it and then use them to dupe the rest of the TNT to destroy the rest of the area. Do you have any tips? If you're... Okay, my tip for you as a child is try not to get discouraged. I started making YouTube videos, I think over 10 years ago. Not on this channel, but on other channels. And when you're a child especially, your videos are more than likely going to be bad. Okay, I'm gonna be completely real with you. more than likely, your videos will suck. And they won't get any views. And that's just part of it. That's part of the experience. Mr. Beast has talked about the same thing. He started making videos when he was a little kid. And he just kept going and then eventually got good at it. It's part of the journey to everyone sucks at first. And so just make it a personal goal. Don't worry about the views. Just make it a goal for yourself to make your every video better than the last. If your first video is just like a let's play, think about the videos that you watch. Think about the videos that you see other people make, that you watch and that you enjoy, and look at your video and compare it to them and see, is their video better than mine? And if it is, in what ways? It probably will be. And if it is, in what ways? How can I make my video more like their video in terms of quality, in terms of, humor, in terms of editing, all that kind of stuff. Does my gold farm still work? It does. I'm also a child at my mom's trying to make vids. Yeah. I mean, I was once there as well. Just try not to get discouraged. My parents used to tell me when I told them that I wanted to be like a YouTuber, this was actually like years ago, like not that long ago, like a few years ago. I told them that I didn't really want to go to college. I just didn't really think, so I am in college, but at the time I didn't really want to go to college. And I just happened, I didn't really want to go to college because I just didn't really have anything that I was like super passionate about learning in college, right? So I told them I wanted to do YouTube, and my YouTube channel had some momentum, and I was like, I'm convinced that if I had like a year or two just to do like just YouTube, just to grind, I could make it. And they were like, Dash, listen, we believe in you, but the odds that you make it are really slim. And they are right. The odds that you make it are slim. But one of the things that they won't tell you, one of the things that the haters being my parents, will not tell you, realistically, probably because they don't know, is that the longer you go, the longer you try for, the more people give up. 99% of the kids who try to make videos give up after they don't get any views. And if they give up, that means there's not nearly as much competition. Like, there are a lot of people trying to make YouTube videos, right? But there are when you're 10, right? When you're like 10 years old, every kid wants to be a famous YouTuber. By the age of 15, 95% of those people have given up on their dreams. By the age of 20, 99.99% of those people have given up. And so if you just keep trying, the more you try, the more likely it is to actually happen. You just have to not give up. You have to be persistent. That's one of my best tips, I think. Is you really have to be persistent because it's hard. What editing should I use? I'm on an iPad. Yeah, I don't know about that. I would Google that. I edit on Premiere Pro. I've been editing on Premiere Pro since I was a child. Even back in the day when I made bad videos and didn't really know much about editing, I was still editing on Premiere Pro. If you're really dedicated to it, see if for like Christmas and stuff, or if you can like save up allowance and stuff, try to get like equipment. That was what I did, and it led me to be a lot better at YouTube. Try to get, computer or laptop or camera or whatever, that kind of stuff, so that you have some equipment to use so you can develop your craft even more. So that's my advice. And it's coming from a place of I've literally been there, I've done it, and I know, I think I know better than probably most people what it actually takes to get big on YouTube. It obviously takes a lot of skill and luck, and it takes skill and luck, but I would say more importantly than a lot of that is it takes perseverance and, you know, because so many people just, they see I spent hours making this video and they got 10 views on it and they give up. They're like, I don't want to, that sucks. I don't want to, what's the point of making videos if I only got 10 views? But that's just, it's part of the process. I'm not, screw you, I'm young. I'm not saying that you will give up. I'm just saying a lot of people give up. Yeah, wait, how did you get from this that I told you to give up? The exact, my point was don't give up. Everyone else, like a lot of other people will, but if you don't, you have a much better chance of making it. I know, just shut up. Okay. I don't know what kind of advice you want, if not what I'm giving, because the advice that I'm giving is good advice. Shut up. Just tell me. I actually, yeah, I don't know what you would want me to tell you. This is like the only advice that will actually be useful to you. Well, no, I mean, there's advice on editing and stuff, but you can get that from like tutorials. I'm giving you actual advice that comes from a place of I have been there. I was once a small YouTuber. I'm not like Will Smith who like, or like Ronaldo, or no, was it yeah, it was Ronaldo, right? Who like makes a YouTube account and gains 50 million subscribers in a day. But like, so like I know what I'm talking about, and like you have to not give up is what I'm saying. I don't know how you got to a point of screw you, you're telling me to give up. But then again, people are dumb. Gamer Bunny was talking to Alterock. Oh, were they? You should do it because you want to make videos, not because you want to be famous. That's also good advice. Another thing you should know... Oh, I already read that. Oh, they were just mad because Alterock said, no matter the age, everyone's first video sucks booty. To be fair, I think... Okay, like, I mean, it shouldn't be a controversial take to say this, but I feel like if you are a kid, you might not like to hear this, but kids are generally worse at things than adults are. That's just like a fact of life. And so, like, generally, I would say the average child video is probably worse than the average adult's first video. Like, if you do the first video of a grown man versus a first video of a 5-year-old, it's probably going to be better. But Alterock is right. Everyone's first video is bad. But my videos, when I first started out, they were bad. But that's part of it, you know? My videos were bad when I was young, and you just have to not let them be bad forever. You can give up because your videos are bad and they don't get views and stuff. You know, you can give up and then your videos stay bad forever because the only videos you ever made were when you were young and they were bad. Or you can, you know, learn and get good at making videos. That would be my advice. They probably will be bad, but that's okay. That's fine. That's part of it. And if you, I also would say another piece of advice, if you can't handle being told that your videos are bad, you're probably not going to succeed. You need to be able to take criticism. A big part of YouTube is looking at analytics and seeing what you did differently in this video that made it do better than the last. Or what statistics. Yeah, a big part of it is what analytics made this video perform well. Yeah, that's like one of the big parts of it. So my very first video was the worst Skywars montage. It's only 3 to 4 years, but I'm so embarrassed by it. Fair. Lightmatica, I think there is a similar thing to Lightmatica on Bedrock. I just don't know what it's called. It's just part of the process. Just don't Just don't have to give up and slowly learn. Yeah, first videos are never the best and will not get many views, but someone is still going to believe in you. Yeah, true. Dude, my first video from a few years ago, I was like 17 when I made it, and it's still not that good, like, on this channel. But, like, I'm sure some of you are not 17. You're, like, I'm sure, like, this is not meant to be a bad thing. But, like, some of you, I'm sure, are literally, like, 6 years old. And to those of you who are, like, 6 years old, like, I'm sure your videos will probably not be... They probably won't be good enough to go viral. That's what I'll say. Maybe that's a little nicer than they'll be bad. They probably wouldn't be good enough to be, like, going viral, okay? And so... if that's the case, which it likely will be for a lot of people, you just kind of have to get over the fact that the video you worked hard on didn't go viral and to go next. As speedrunners will say, go next. It didn't, video flopped? Oh no, shucks. Go next. Make another video. Make it better so that it doesn't flop. Use the fact that your video flopped, ideally, you use the fact that your video flopped as motivation to make your next video better so it won't flop, you know? But some people just get discouraged by the fact that, like, multiple videos in a row flop. But that's just, like I said, that's part of it. And that's kind of what weeds out people who will make a good YouTuber and who won't. Because not everyone is cut out for it. You have to be able to handle, like, constructive criticism and stuff pretty well, and not everyone's great at that. I was on your last Hive stream. Cool. A lot of famous YouTubers have not started strong. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's exactly why. Like I think it would have. I think that this knowledge that I'm trying to, like, impart on some of you guys right now is knowledge that I wish I had when I started making YouTube videos. Because here's the thing that I think, honestly, one of the biggest things that I think little kids are bad at is recognizing their own shortcomings. And hear me out, because I'm not talking about everyone. Not everyone is like this, but when I was a youngin, I would play Overwatch, right? And I was bad. I was like bronze, right? And here's what I would do. What I would do is I would go and I would join an Overwatch game, and I would jump into a big fight, and I would die, and then I would blame my teammates for it. And I wouldn't learn a thing. I wouldn't figure out what I did wrong. I wouldn't learn what to do next time to avoid that. And YouTube is very, very much a learning platform. To be a good YouTuber, you have to learn, and you have to be very willing to learn. So I would recommend, if you're interested in doing YouTube, get ready to learn, get ready to fail and screw up, and just keep trying. You have to be very resilient. And you have to be willing to learn. You have to be super willing to learn. Let's just break this. Look at Mr. Beast's first video. It actually sucks. Oh yeah, it does. It's a good example. It's a good example of what I'm talking about. It's not a good video. Do I have this whole thing chunk loaded now? I'm not sure. I have this chunk is now loaded. And that's this. Then this and this. And is this one loaded? Yeah, I think the whole thing's chunk loaded. Cool. To be a good YouTuber, you need to be able to respond well to criticism. Yes, there are a lot of YouTubers who have, like, fallen off because, like, they just can't handle getting criticized. And, like, on the internet, if you make, like, bad videos or you do something, like, offensive or whatever, you're gonna get criticized. So you definitely have to be able to handle that. A lot of videos I hate. Wait, a lot of my videos I hate because I'm just thinking, wow, I'm just doing what Techno did. I mean, that's fair. My most successful video was a short that got like 900 views, which is pretty good in my opinion. That's also a good thing to think of. Try to have perspective and try to have like reasonable expectations of your video. Like when I first started, especially, if I got like 100 views, I was like, dang, that's crazy. 100 people watched my video. And like, that's a really good way to think about it, I think. Because like, if you look at Mr. Beast, right? He's getting like millions and millions of views. You shouldn't be expecting, at least off the bat, to be getting that. Because that's just absurd, right? Like, he gets an absurd amount of views. You should think about it. I would say when you don't get that many views, the first thing I would recommend is think about how many people that would be in like one room. Like, your classroom of people is probably like 20 people. If you get 100 views, that's 5 times the amount of people in your class. And that's kind of a lot of people to think about. Like, if you think about it like they were standing in the room with you, that's a lot of people. So, I was never able to replicate that success, but I did something right. Oh, my most successful vid was when I decided to take a bunch of inspiration from a bunch of other YouTubers to make my own style. That's also what you kind of, one of the things you have to do. You have to try and steal from other YouTubers and you steal a bunch of parts that you like, and then you make your own style. And then those stolen styles become your own style. I can't even tell you who exactly I stole from. I feel like I stole from, I don't know, I feel like I stole from a lot of people. Probably primarily non-Minecraft YouTubers, realistically, because I think my style is, like, kind of crappy editing, but, like, on purpose, with a lot of, like, random Easter eggs here and there, and, you know, that kind of editing is more like in, like, Internet Historian is, like, a big inspiration to me, I think, like, Internet Historian, Salmonella, Drew Gooden, like, a lot of those people, I would say, are probably bigger inspirations to me than any Minecraft YouTuber. And, like, that's fine. That's actually probably better. Like, if you can take inspiration from other games, other genres of YouTube, you can probably make something original. And originality is really one of the things that will, you know, make you do the best on YouTube. You can totally make a good video without a good setup. Oh, dude, I would highly recommend, if you have a phone and you need a face cam, use your phone. Your phone has a better camera than like 90% of face cams. Your phone also has a better microphone than like most microphones. Like a headset mic is gonna sound like crap. So just record on your phone. Your phone is gonna sound better, most likely. So if you don't have the equipment, you probably have a phone. Or you might have a phone. Maybe I shouldn't say probably, but there's a decent chance you have a phone. And a phone is gonna get you. The phone can do a lot. My latest short took a lot of inspiration from your shorts. Cool. Glad to hear it. Put it in the promo channel. I like seeing my fans' shorts. I don't know when you made it, but maybe I've already seen it. But I like seeing shorts from you guys. It's cool. Or just videos in general from you guys. Oh, look at this. It's working beautifully. Now that it's all chunk loaded. Okay. Is there any cobblestone in here, I wonder? I have to end stream in a minute. I think Pesto's probably waiting for me. She has not texted me, like, when are you going to be ready, but she's probably waiting for me. Let's see. Oh, look at that. All that bone meal. Beautiful. My iPhone 4 is better than my $1 billion mic. Probably not. But I'm saying if you don't have a microphone, I would recommend if you don't have a microphone yet and you have like a headset mic or your phone probably has better audio recording than your headset mic. You have a girlfriend? I do. If I start making videos again, I'm gonna make video essays. I was in fact not waiting for Dash. Oh, okay, cool. My favorite video to make was a short Minecraft video essay, and it was so much fun to make. I don't even know. I don't know which one you're talking about. I gotta go watch Alterock's videos now. Ugh, yuck. Pesto, should I end, or are you still cooking on your assignment? Did not mean to send. Oh, okay. No worries. Oh, is this farm still working? Oh, that's beautiful. I love Ender Pearl chunk loading so much. It's so good. You can stream like 10 more minutes? Okay, word. Chat! Pesto's letting me stay up late. Yay! Oh my gosh, look at that. That's beautiful. We got so much stuff. Oh, let's check on the honey farm. Let's make sure the honey farm is still working. I'll put it in the promo tab. Okay, word. That's so funny, bro. I don't know if they're still here, but that's so funny that that one kid like got mad that I was saying that their videos will probably be bad. I was being so nice by giving them all this free advice, and then they're like, screw you, shut up. My videos are gonna be really good. Like, if that's true, I said probably. I did not say your videos are bad. I just said they probably will be bad. So funny. I wish I could plug my phone into my computer and use it as a mic. Yeah, that's a thing that I don't know if you can do or how you can do it. But what I will say is if you're not doing a live stream, you can do you could use your mic. You can do, oh, I guess you would have to transfer the audio, but you can, like, you know, do the clap and sync sound. Sync up the sound with the video. Screw you. My videos will be awesome first try. Indeed. That kid probably will fail if, yeah, since it seems like that is their attitude. But I wish them all the best. I hope they don't. I hope they do really well. I hope that they're right and their first video is a banger and gets 1 billion views. Every once in a while it happens. I mean, I don't see it often with like kid videos, but sometimes I've seen plenty of videos that get millions of views from a channel with, you know, 10 subscribers, and you're like, wow, that's crazy. Crazy that this channel made such a good video for, like, you know, how many subs they have and whatnot. With my vids, I have to do voiceovers because I don't have a good mic and I have to use my phone. Yeah, I believe I've seen your videos, Flying Nugget. That is probably... You're the one who made, like, the video that was, like, going over all of the things that were in the newest Spring to Life drop, right? I think that was you. I think I watched some of that. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that I watched the whole thing, but I feel like, oh, you know what it was? I think for that video you might have not even had audio. You just had text on the screen, and I can't imagine that working. To be quite frank with you, I can't imagine very many people would want to watch that, just because, like, I don't feel like reading when I go to watch a video, you know? I just would imagine that a lot of people just wouldn't want to watch because they have, you know, there are options that have audio. No, you made the better... Who am I thinking of, then? If that wasn't you. Was that Senor Fishy or something? You made a Bedrock XP farm short? Okay. I am not sure who I'm thinking of then, but I'm thinking of someone. Let me see if I can find it in the promo channel. Trying to find it. I can't find. I just noticed that there's a screw under my desk that's just loose. And now I'm trying to screw it in with my hands because I don't want my desk to fall apart. Oh, it was Senor Fishy. Okay. Yeah, people have already done it. That's a good way to think about it, honestly. It's kind of smart. If you're aware that other people are doing it, then, you know. Or if other people have beaten you to it, unless you're just doing it for practice, or unless you have something different to say that other people haven't said, that's the biggest thing. That is absolutely the biggest thing. And I mean, I don't want to create competitors for... Oh, I have so much wood in here. I don't want to create competitors for myself here. But if you want to make videos and you want them to do at least a little bit good, like, you might not have the editing or the script writing, but the best thing you can do is when a new snapshot drops, go mess around with it and try to find things that aren't super obvious. Because 99% of the snapshot review videos, or the snapshot videos, are just reading off of whatever they're just reading off of the list. And that includes mine, like, but they're just reading the patch notes, right? And so if you go into that snapshot and you find a bug, or you find a quirk that's cool, you can make a video about that. And hopefully other people won't have talked about it already, so it will be interesting. That's one of the things you have to know, is that other people like novelty. Like, humans just like novelty. They don't want to watch the same thing over and over again. And so if you make the same video, or if you make the same video as someone else, it's not going to do well. That's why one of my things that I've talked about is that whenever a snapshot drops, I try to make, if I'm available, I try to make that video about it as quickly as possible. Because if I post my video after Camman does, Camman is probably the biggest shorts creator on the platform, or the biggest Minecraft shorts creator on the platform. So if he beats me to it, my video's cooked. Because most of my subscribers are also subscribed to him, and they will have seen his video, and then therefore not feel the need to watch my video, you know? So, that's like, people like novelty, so you either get there first, or you don't get there at all. Your video should either be first, or just potentially don't waste your time and just make a video on something else, you know? Spend your time making a different video, come up with another idea. That would be my advice. Crazy how fast Camman makes videos considering he's a one-man team. Yeah, but it's also his full-time job. Like, I don't think he's in school. From what I understand, he's not in school. So, I think that if I was not in school, like, at all, if I wanted to make shorts every day, I could. I don't know if I would want to make shorts every day, to be honest. I actually might start doing that, though. As I've mentioned, I might start making, maybe not every day, but I might start making more shorts, just shorter ones, because money. I actually just filmed today. I filmed my first 45-second short, and so this one's a little bit shorter. I watch both you and Camman and feel you both have things to offer. You got different personalities. That's true. I mean, I agree with that, but I do think with the snapshots, generally our videos will be fairly similar. I think I try to go more in depth with things than he does. I tend to think I'm probably a more knowledgeable Minecraft player than Camman is. No offense to him, I just think that's the truth. I think I know more about the game than he does. And so I try to go more in depth with things, talk about like how they could, you know, how things can impact like farm mechanics or whatever. Some videos are way overdone. Oh yeah, if you've seen a trend, okay, you know what though? To be fair, if you only care about views, doing a trend can sometimes totally work. And it's kind of unfortunate that that's the case, but like, it is very possible that you could probably make a video that is super overdone, like, you know, like I trapped every I got every mob in hardcore Minecraft, and you can still get a lot of views on it because there will always be little kids who are willing to watch anything, even if it's been done to death. He's more surface level and you're more in depth. 11%. I'm 11% more in depth. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, my videos are a bit longer, so typically they're longer, so I have like a bit more time to go in depth. Oh, look at that. We got chat. We're cooking. We're cooking some honey. We're almost done. Or no, sorry, that's not true. I need like 7 shulker boxes of this. We're not even close, but we're almost with 1. We almost have 1 shulker box. Yay! 100%. Okay. I was like, that's kind of funny and specific. You are 11% more precise than Camman. Isn't that nice? I need to use that more. I need to have more ender pearls around so that I can just pearl through nether portals and skip the loading screen. B, indeed. I don't actually know what I'm really doing. I'm just kind of just flying around for the last couple of minutes. I'm gonna dip soon. I'm gonna end stream soon, so... Oh, you know what I could go and do? I could go use my wood farm, get some extra wood. You definitely know more than Camman, but he's better mechanically. Yeah, that's probably true. I don't really concern myself with being good at PvP, so... So yeah, I'm fine with that. I'll take that trade. I think Camman at least spends some amount of time, like, actually grinding PvP type stuff, so... Do you prefer unique builds or crazy good builds? I think I prefer unique builds. If it's, like... Yeah, I know. You know what? I definitely prefer a unique build. I think if you do something that I haven't seen before, I would be much more likely to click on it than just building something big and beautiful. That's definitely true for me. How many women do you have on Snapchat? I don't know. I feel like that would be a huge red flag if I was just like 172. That'd be really, really strange if I just knew that off the top of my head. Seems like something that like Andrew Tate would flex about. He'd be like, hold on, I'm trying to channel my inner Andrew Tate to do like a good impression of him. No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. How do you do an Andrew Tate voice? He has such a distinct accent and like way of talking. I really don't know I don't know how to do it, to be honest. Whatever. But yeah, that seems like something that he would flex about. He'd be like, yeah, I have 2,500 women on Snapchat, and they're all going to be sex trafficked. And that's alleged, but probably true. All right, see you later, Alterock. A unique, silly build that looks really good. How do you even do that? I once made a one-block world, and I made a stand that sold potatoes even though I was in single player. That's fun. Like, that's honestly fun and cute. Like, I feel like that's perfectly fine, you know? Camman has pretty decent skills. Didn't he beat Sharpness and Rasplin? Yeah, I think I heard that he did that. Yeah, I'm sure he could beat me in PvP. I don't know if he could beat me in speedrunning. If there was somehow some way to gauge our knowledge of farm mechanics and redstone, I could absolutely beat him in both of those. I could cook him in that. I think general Minecraft trivia, I might also know more. I definitely know more about Bedrock than him. I definitely think I could survive longer in a hardcore world than him. But then again, hardcore isn't that hard. But I think like PvP he could beat me in, but like I bet I have better game sense than him. Like I bet I could probably... Oh, I could also beat him in building, I'm sure. Like there are probably like 10 categories of Minecraft, and I would say I can beat him in probably like 8 of the 10. Who are we talking about? Camman. I don't know, your stuff can be crazy, like the useless farms. Yeah, but I feel like The useless farms still, it requires a lot of like knowledge to be able to build them, you know? I actually don't know if you're agreeing with me or disagreeing. Camman takes way too many risks. That might be true. I don't know. I don't watch him. I just watch his shorts. I don't watch like his live streams, so I don't actually know if he's like, I don't know like what he, you know, if he plays risky or anything. But I think he could beat me in PvPing. He could possibly beat me in Minecraft trivia. He could possibly beat me in speedrunning. I would beat him in farm design, redstone, building. He could probably beat me in parkour as well. I'm not that good at parkour. So that's like 4. That's like 4, and I listed 3 categories, but I feel like I would more than likely win in like Minecraft trivia, but I just said he might beat me because I want to be generous. Camman wins in PvP rarest blocks. Rarest blocks is its own category. There are 10 Minecraft categories, and one of them is rarest blocks. You win in bedrock knowledge, redstone, and farms. Also building, I would say. I think it's really funny that bedrock, or that rarest blocks would be its own category. That's awesome. I'm definitely more of a technical Minecraft player than he is. I wonder if Camman has like a survival world he plays, or if he, I don't know. I don't even know what, like, does he have like a long-term survival world? No, right? He just does his like little speedrunning streams. I feel like it'd be so hard for me to find things to talk about in Minecraft if I didn't play survival. It's kind of crazy that he's able to make a short every day without you know, without even like doing survival. Like that's like one of the biggest parts of Minecraft. Why is bedrock a category? That's a good question. Maybe that is too broad, but anyways, chat. Oh, let me roll the credits. I do have to end the stream in a second. He doesn't do hardcore. Here's the credits, chat. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you to my mods for being here as well. Survival is peak Minecraft. I fully agree. I think I'm just going to like, I like how I'm like the first one in the list because I'm just goated like that. Actually, Dashbot is the first one there, but I'm the second one, so that's what really matters. Where are the sheep machines? We have a sheep machine right over here. Well, this is the one, it's the work in progress sheep machine. What is the credits and when is the thing? It's happening right now. You can see. Everyone who was at the stream and typed a message gets put in the credits, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool if you ask me. Anyways, chat, I think I'm gonna AFK in this world so that we can just, I can, for at least like an hour or so that I have a bit more honey blocks. I don't know where to AFK though. I'm just gonna dig myself under here. Alright, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Have a good night, everyone. Bye, guys. See you guys. Peace out. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. Bye, guys. Goodbye. Join the Discord.